It's the iconic pictures you see in those magazines. The endless switchbacks, 48 switchbacks. So the first switchback, there's a sign, 48. You're like, holy crap, 48? And it just keeps on going, it keeps on going, it keeps on going, and you get higher and higher and higher. The air gets thinner and thinner and thinner and gets harder and harder and harder. Stage 4. Stage 4 was gonna be the day of the Stelvio. We're gonna be riding up the Stelvio twice. One time up to Umbrail, which was at 2,500 meters. That's basically almost the top of the Stelvio. Then we would descend down on the Switzerland side, go through Switzerland. That was gonna be neutral, so the descent was not gonna be in the race. And then up the other side, all the way to the top of the Stelvio. 2,758 meters. Insane.
I'm in the race box, so I'm in the first 10 to 15 riders. Nobody stops for a food stop unless it's not timed. So I have to make a really good strategy every day what to bring with me on the start, because I have to be able to ride to the next feed stop with the stuff I have. I have Kees, the guy from the group of Dutch riders here. He's going to be there at the top to give me an extra bottle. But I'm going to start with the least amount of fluids because it just saves weight. It's not a lot, but it saves a little bit. So I'm going to start with one bidon with fluid and one bidon without, which I'm going to fill up at the top. And I'm going to take an extra bottle from Kees. And then I'm going to ride it all the way to the Stelvio, to the end of the race, with what I have. So I don't have to stop on those feed zones. If I have to stop and they don't, I miss a lot of time, and then I miss the group, which, you know, loses more time. So every day it's a plan. Amount of carbs that you need, amount of fluid that you need. So I'm bringing gels, I'm bringing the Martin drink mix, which has an amazing amount of carbohydrates in there already. So I'm smacking down like 80 to 90 grams of carbs every hour. And we're back at 1,300 meters here in Bormio. So just talking already gets me out of breath. It is right now 6:45, so 45 minutes to the start of the race. I'm preparing my race bag. I have to pin my number, then I'll fill my bottles, and then we go.
My strategy, again, no descents were timed. I just wanted to stay up with the first group for as long as I could. 3, here's the start. Minutes in the climb. We have about 1,000 meters of elevation to go. So we started here actually in this direction, and then we started that climb up the Stelvio to the Umbrail point, and it was misty, it was cloudy, it was dramatic. You could hardly see any views. You could hardly see all those fantastic mountains around you because we're riding inside the fog, inside in the clouds. It was kind of cold, it was wet. I got absolutely covered in sweat. You know, we were climbing at a decent pace. We're still in the first group, so the whole group was together for a long time. And I could keep up for a very, very long time. And maybe halfway up the climb, that's when they started going faster. That's when the group split up and we went up to the top in 2 groups. You want to get a good time when you can, go with them. This is where it breaks.
Okay, on top of Umbrail. It's freaking freezing cold right here. We're in the clouds. Look at the valley. I gave an extra push towards the time. Now it's important to stay warm, get food. This is the one and only food stop. The descent is neutral.
Definitely a very hard climb, all the way up to 2,500 meters. Just before the top, John attacked. Stelvio was in the front. He's 10 minutes ahead of me in the GC. John is battling Stelvio in the GC. Behind me, there's another guy who is very close to me. So I actually accelerated as well to try to get a few seconds on the tops. Daniele, he was totally pissed because we attacked him after drafting in his wheel the entire way up. But yeah, that's racing. On top of Umbrail, there was a feeding zone, so we stopped there. Everybody had their food and their bottles filled up, and then we started descending.
Emotions in the peloton.
John, what just happened?
It's a lot to explain, but I took a few seconds out of Stelvio man on the top of the Umbrail, and he wasn't happy. He was not happy at all. I jumped on him in a few seconds.
Stelvio man was really pissed.
We descended down into Switzerland. Stelvio came to us. He's like, okay, I'm sorry, you guys are right, it's a race. So we took it easy in the valley up to when the time started again. And it was all downhill and we were not really pushing it, which was nice. We got some good recovery because we were making ourselves ready for the second climb on the Stelvio. Pretty crazy. I've waited 4 years for this climb. I had this plan with friends for a long time. It never happened until today. The Stelvio, it's the iconic pictures you see in those magazines. The endless switchbacks, 48 switchbacks. So the first switchback, there's a sign, 48. You're like, holy crap, 48? And it just keeps on going, it keeps on going, it keeps on going, and you get higher and higher and higher. The air gets thinner and thinner and thinner and gets harder and harder and harder. On the contrary to the morning where we're climbing up to Umbrail and it was completely in the fog, now we were in the sun, blue skies, amazing views, both up and down. Really, really good. The road service was a lot better than Gavia and I really enjoyed, although I was suffering like crazy.
We're at 2200. You can see the top behind me. Just 21 switchbacks left, guys. 21.
A few riders went up the road. They were way faster on the climb. Stelvio is in the front. But at some point, the pace started going down a little bit. And I felt like I could do more. And then I saw a sign, 5K to go. You know, I had a little bit energy left. And Daniele, he just flicked his arm. He was done. And at that moment, I waited a little bit and I just started pushing power, just like we did in the base of that climb. I was going at 330, 340 watts, and I just rode away from those guys.
Okay, to go.
And at that moment, I was going all in. Now I've got good legs, we're almost at the top. It's time to hammer it to go full gas. This is the last day. The next day was only going to be a short time trial. I can use all of my energy today. Boom!
Something to drink?
Yes. This was massive.
Yeah, good ride, Jasper.
Stelvio, man. Good job, man.
I was done.
Yeah, well, you did most of the pulling, so great job, man. Amazing. On the front all day again. This is number 499. Good job. You're dead?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah? Legs are pain?
Pain everywhere.
Yeah. I know, same for me. They're hard, eh? Fucking legendary, guys. Yeah, if you want to see me go all out and crack, this is what it looks like. 84 kilometers, 3 hours 56, 3,200, 89 meters of climbing. Hey, Jordan, how did you do?
Tough.
Good?
Yeah, we came to the sprint finish.
Really? And how much?
It was number 1 here, but so we're waiting there.
Number 1 at the top.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Mitch,
How'd it go?
fucking awesome.
Nice. You climb better than Stelvio, man.
Dude, I blew past Thomas.
Yeah, he cracked.
He cracked.
He just kind of fell off the back. It was me and Kenneth up until maybe like 5K to go. And then I was alone.
Alone, yeah. At 4K to go, kept powering up. No one
Nice finish, man.
stayed in my
I
wheel.
saw you. Did you get some good photos, man? It's amazing over there.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't justify how amazing it is.
Nice, man. Just
Yeah.
a time trial left.
Yeah,
Easy.
I heard it's only like 30 minutes, so. Yeah, it was a great day. It was an amazing day. The Stelvio is such a cool climb, and I'm very happy that I did it. I got an 11th place. So after the first day, 25th, and the second day at 10th place, the third day at 10th place, now on day 4, I'm rising up in the GC every single day. I'm on the 13th place in the GC. The next day, all was left was a time trial.
Just then.
The wind blew my bike over, it dropped, and it killed my derailleur pad. So right now, I have a big problem for tomorrow.